unpredictable and crazy this series has been, what did you think of the way your team approached the game?
That's how they came out the way I was all week in practice. You know, I was extra this week in practice with these guys, and not just because of Rutgers, just getting ready to get started for the Big East. You know, it's a different type of level you have to have. And these guys will tell you this week I wasn't very nice. And I thought they responded. I thought they came out well. You know, jumped on them early. The crowd was great. I want to give Rutgers a lot of credit. I like Steve Pico's a great guy. He's very supportive. You know, obviously Brandon Knight's family. You know, those guys are a good team. And I have to tell my team, like, it's never going to be over. Like, they're going to fight, they're going to scratch, they're going to claw. And I thought they made some runs at us. I was just happy the way that we responded.
Shaheen, 7 wins last year, 10 already in non-conference this year.
We still talking about last year. Huh?
What in your opinion is the biggest difference between this team and last year? What stands out?
I think guard play is different, right? I think we got good guard. We got better guard play. I think our bigs are more athletic, and you know, and they give us more. And I don't want to talk bad about last year's team, because that's last year's team. We just a different team with a different mindset. Like I said, our guards are just different, and when you got good guards, you're going to be in any game. I think that's what the biggest difference is.
You know, I asked you at the Big East meeting about being picked last, and you said, these guys haven't seen my team. Nobody has seen my team.
Yep.
What did you know at that point that maybe other people didn't know, and were you surprised at all that you're 10-1 right now?
I mean, you don't really know when you look at the non-conference schedule. You can't say. I know some coaches go, we want to be 8-3, or we want to be. I just wanted to play basketball and play Seton Hall basketball. I thought if we did that, we would have a chance. As far as your question, like I told you, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. It's amazing to me that other coaches and other people pick teams and don't even know nothing about nobody teams. That to me, that's still a mystery. Like, that's why I let my assistant coaches do it. Like, I don't get involved with that, but some people like to do it. So.
But you have more confidence at that point about this roster than you.
Well, because I watched them this summer. I watched how we competed this summer. I watched how everybody was connected. I watched how we got in June and everybody was there, and the job came late in August, and like it wasn't like we was in the previous year. I couldn't even practice in the summer, right? This year we practiced, and it was intense, and everybody got after it, and I knew that certain personalities that I could push certain buttons, and so far it's been working, but we got a long way to go.
Coach, Bud really set the tone right off the jump with his defense, getting those 3 early steals, but then he got his own offense in the second half and really seemed like he controlled the game from start to finish. What were your assessment of how?
Yeah, I thought he did a really good job. I mean, that's what I'm looking for him to do. I thought the first half he really, controlled the game, got people involved. Second half he took over. And we got, to be honest with you, I don't want to, say nothing crazy, but when I seen they start lineup, like, I knew that we was going to have to get after them early. And we kind of did that. I think that's what, changed coming into the game, those 3 steals early.
Jay. Sean, following up on Steve's and Adam's questions about this year's team, how much more do you feel that they fit your identity and the identity you've wanted this team to have?
It's a work in progress. We still, I think we still getting better. Still got a couple of guys that's still out that haven't settled suit up for us yet. That could be pretty good for us. So I think once we try to get everybody and keep building on the little thing that's defending. The thing I'm proud about tonight is, like I looked at the stat sheet, I'm like, we only had 4 threes and we only shot 12 free throws. To do that and still score 81 points, that's showing that the team is starting to come together.
Right. Shaheen, is this team ready for Big East play? How ready are they?
Well, we'll see Friday night, right? We'll see Friday night. Promise, I watched some of that game today. They good, man. Like really good. They athletic. They got scorers, and it's tough to play up there. And we'll see. Like I'm worried about Monday, right? So tomorrow we off. Monday I'm worried about Monday. How we practice Monday. How we practice Tuesday. How we practice Wednesday. How we practice Thursday. If we do those things and we practice well, then we won't give us such a chance. So that's what it is right now.
Sure.
So the Joyce hustle plays, how often have you seen a freshman that size do stuff like that?
Well, I've been on him for the last week. Like he's, since we got back from the trip, I don't know, he's a freshman, right? He might hit the wall, or he had finals this week. I don't know what was going on, but he wasn't practicing well. Even today in the walkthrough, I got into him, and I thought he came out today and responded. And that's what I want from him. Like, I want him to play the way he's capable of playing. You know, just being physical and throwing his body around. You know, I don't know, Emmanuel, that's his name? Big
Yeah,
kid from Rutgers.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, yeah, he's a big kid, right? So I told him, I said, you have to match his intensity. Because I watched him, and the games when he played well, they play well. And I thought early on, Steph did a good job, and when he came in, he just, you know, would start getting on the floor and getting rebounds and putbacks, and that's how we need him to play for us.
Couple more, Jason.
Coach, when Rutgers cut the lead to 1, it was AJ who kind of stepped up and made a big three, and that sparked a 15-0 run that really put it out of reach. But he scored 8 of his 18 points in that run. It seems like he's just stepping up in the big shot when you need it. Is that what you see as well?
Yeah, you know, AJ is good, you know, and he's, you know, he hurt his hand in practice, so the last 3 days he had tape on his right hand. He didn't really shoot that much. So to come out and play the way he played and made a big shot, but like I said, I'm used to, like, I want him to do that. He's one of our leaders. He's been around for a while. You know, he got some experience, and I know that, you know, we needed to make plays. And he wanted just a jump shooter. If you think about it, I think he had 18 points there. 18 points, only made 1 3, and that's pretty good.
Shah, Steve Peichel compliments you quite a bit for continuing the rivalry. Would you like to continue it? And he also said he'd love to see a home and home every year.
You guys are unbelievable, man. Like, seriously, like.
He asked us to ask you about that.
No, you didn't. Not that you want to ask that. Dude. That's fine. I mean, you guys, like, I play every local team, man. Like, geez, like, you know, but you know, it's a rivalry, right? It's a good rivalry. You know, they're a Big Ten school, so you wanted the rivalry and an extra game.
He wants a home and home with you every year. He said, wouldn't it be great?
He said he'd be open to it.
So let me get this right. So explain to me, what do you want to know again?
He said
wanted to keep this
he
place
said he
on
wants to
home.
keep the rivalry, and
Place on
then
home.
he added, wouldn't you love to see a home and
No,
home
no,
with Seton
we're
Hall?
not going to see that. No, we're not going to see that. Just one other. Right? We can't do both. Why won't play them twice? They don't play twice. I'm gonna come back to the Big East. Right? Right? You gonna play twice? Come back to the Big East.
But you would like to see at least one.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good for everybody. It's good for New Jersey. It's good for the Rutgers. It's good for Seton Hall. It's a good game. You know, last 2 years they really, took it to us. And this year it was good to win at home. It was good to win at home. Like we needed this game, and it was good for the fans. It was good for everybody.
Chuck, what does it mean to you to see this place full and to see 1,000+ students here?
No, I mean, it means everything. This is, when I recruited a lot of these guys, I told these guys, when this place get rocking, there's nothing like it. It was good to see it, but like I'm selfish. I want to see it every time. Like I don't just want to see it just for the Rutgers game. Like I want to see it like every Big East game. I want to see it like the good teams have a good crowd, and that's just what it is. I told you, we are building. We're not there where we need to be yet, but we're building. In order for us to be where we need to get, there's got to be a place that's hard to play at. And for it to be hard to play at, we got to get this place rocking every night. We got to get the people out. So thanks for coming, but not just one game.
Thanks.
You good?
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.